Hello. Oh, wrong camera. Hello, my name is Dawn, and you're too close. Move this back a little bit. Hi, I'm Dawn. Welcome back to Can Dawn Guess the Murder in a True Crime Novel? I'm going to change that title, though, because it's a little long. Actually, what I'm changing it to isn't any shorter. I'm just going to change murderer to baddie. And I'm going to change true crime novel to murder mystery. So, the new title of the series is Can Dawn Guess the Baddie in a Murder Mystery? Welcome to the new series, and today's murder mystery book will be The Guest List by Lucy, that's not her name, Lucy Foley. I mixed them up there. This will be my third book by Miss Foley. I read The Paris Apartment, and then I read The Hunting Party as part of the series, and now I'm going to read The Guest List. I bought this book and The Hunting Party together in another video where I go to library book sales and bookstores and I try to get myself a good deal. And I did. I got this book and The Hunting Party as part of that library book sale excursion. And this one looks brand new. This one was $3. If I had purchased it at the old Barnes & Nobles, it would have been $17. That's not terrible, but I personally don't like paperbacks on my shelf. I prefer hardbacks. I will get them when they're on sale, though. I mean, I'm not going to turn down a bargain. This is how this series works. First of all, it's all spoilers here. It's all going to be spoiled. So if you plan on reading The Guest List, I suggest you clock out now because I'm going to be spoiling it. I'm going to read it, and whilst I read, I'll be making predictions as to who I think the big baddie is. And I will make a final guess, and we will see if I am correct. I am a lover of true crime on the old TV. I love the ID channel. I watch a lot of documentaries. I have an obsession with serial killers. But I love true crime in like the TV media. I am just now starting to get into mystery fiction, and I am enjoying it. And so this is the third time I have done this type of video. I am 1.5 for 3. One of them I totally guessed. One of them I was totally wrong. And one of them I guessed the motive, but I got the baddie wrong. So I'm going to give myself a 0.5 on that one. So, because I watch a lot of true crime, basically a professional detective. I mean, come on. I could pretty much just go and apply to be a detective right now. They'd hire me on the spot because I'm that great. Well, half great. I'm half great so far. I'm going to get started. I do not know what this book is about. I do not read synopses. I am one of those people that don't read synopses. I just pretty much go by the author. And I like Lucy Foley's writing. And I go by genre, pretty much. For this book, I went by author. And that's why I chose this one. But I am reading the back, and it says, an exclusive wedding on a remote Irish island. The bride, the +1, the best man, the wedding planner, the bridesmaid. All have a secret. All have a motive, but only one is a murderer. So Lucy Foley likes to do this. She likes to have people in one location, and they're all kind of remote, and they can't leave. And she's categorized them. So now in this one, we have the bride, the +1, the best man, the wedding planner, and the bridesmaid. And one of them is the murderer, and I'm assuming one of them dies. I don't know. It doesn't say if one of them dies. It just says one of them is a murderer. All right. I love that. I'm hoping I'll get it this time. All right. Here we go. Sorry, I would like for you to ignore the Green Bay Packer. I live in Illinois, and I am not a Packer fan. But my friend, you know, she has kids, and they have, like, fundraisers, and they live in Wisconsin. I don't think they're Packer fans because they used to live in Illinois. But, so, yeah, let's cover that up. Let's cover that up. That's gross. You put the married couple, getting married couple, engaged couple, that's the word, so close to other guests. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that. You know that's what they're gonna be doing. Like, put their ass off somewhere else on the other side of the kitchen. Don't put them next to civilization. I mean, come on. Hope you're okay, babes. I like when they put the word babes after the way they talk. Like, we say girl, hope you okay, girl. They're like, hope you okay, babes. I'm gonna start saying that. There is a black guy this time though, so there's some diversity here. There usually isn't in her books. I have some chores. I have to clean out my car. And then I have some errands I have to run. So I'm going to be listening to this on Scribd whilst I do that. First, let me see if I can clean out my car a little bit because it's a hot mess. I need to get my car detailed. It's terrible. So I gotta get gas and I gotta go get my lunch and then I'll be listening on the way. All right. $20 ain't gonna do shit for gas. So I'm a dumbass. I left my credit card at home and I came to get gas. And luckily I have Apple Pay, but I've never used Apple Pay. So I was like, oh, hope this works. And it did. So now I can get gas. So I'm on page 50 of the guest list. We're still doing a lot of character development, which I really do enjoy Lucy Foley's character development. It's always people who are very relatable, people that you know or that you are. I'm never any of these people because I'm in my 40s and I'm too old for bullshit and foolishness. I'm too old to care what people think about me and like the standard quo, like I don't know, there's this saying where like once you get 40 you could give a fuck, and I'm there. I don't care what people think about me. I'm going to Starbucks because why not? It's across the street. And you would think it's Thanksgiving, people are at home enjoying nope, they're all at Starbucks. All at the Starbucks. This line is wrapped all the way around the building. This line is longer on Thanksgiving than it is on a normal day. So I'm at a moment in the book where Hannah, she is the bridesmaid. No, she's the plus one. And her husband is best friends with Jules. And she's a little jealous, which, you know, legitimate. And I have two comments I want to make. One is that as a black person, the whole face reddening thing when you're embarrassed or aroused or whatever, I am so glad that doesn't happen to black people because that must be embarrassing. Secondly, they're like trying to peer pressure her into drinking champagne, and her husband's just like, oh please don't embarrass me in front of the guys, and they're just kind of like chanting chug it, chug, like they're in college or uni as they say. And once again, as a 40-something-year-old, I'm gonna be like, no thank you, fuck you. Call me stuck up asshole all you want to, but I don't give a shit what people think. And when you get to be 40, you won't either. Updates, the guest list. I'm on page 127. And I have some theories. Not quite a prediction. There's a difference. Prediction means it's my final guess. I may not change my mind, but this is just a theory. I think I'm kind of right, but okay. The boys used to have this tradition where they would like kidnap each other and make them like spend the night in the woods, and it was this whole thing. They have a secret, and I think they may have done that to another classmate and accidentally killed them. Because Jono is seeing things, and this is not a supernatural book, so I think it's his guilt, and I think he is seeing this boy that they accidentally killed. I probably should go back and read that chapter. I don't take notes because That would take too much time and effort. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just like going off the old memory here, which is, I don't know if a family member or a close friend is getting revenge or something, but whoever the murderer is, it has something to do with that. And she basically gives the usual suspects on the back of the book. So it's the bride, which is Jules. The +1 is Hannah. The best man is Jano. The wedding planner is, I don't know how to say her name. I'm listening to it and on 2-speed. And so Alfie, I'll just say that. And bridesmaid is Olivia. One of these is a murderer. We don't know who they murdered. Because I don't think they murdered somebody else on the guest list. I think they murdered somebody else. I don't know. I don't know who they've murdered yet. They haven't gotten to it. It's slowly revealed what she does in her books, which is fine. I have no problem with that. I like just like subtle things, like the way Hannah says that she changes her accent because where she's from, people might turn their nose up at her because maybe that's the poorer side. That's the podunk part of Ireland. I don't know Ireland culture, but I'm assuming because she changed her accent. So I like the little itty bitty details like that authors do. So far I'm enjoying it. I want to be halfway through tonight and I will finish tomorrow. Okay, so we have a new clue. There were 2 boys with them at uni. They were younger than them. And one of them was chubby and they made fun of him. An author wouldn't bring that up unless that was important. The only other man on the island who is a suspect is Charles. So maybe this has something to do with Charles. They say they knew someone from Edinburgh, but then Hannah cut him off and was just like, it was a girl though. I don't know if that means anything. All right, so I'm on page 200 of the guest list and I have prediction. This is an official prediction. Official. I think that, well, I just found out that Olivia got an abortion from an older man. She was doing an older man. Never said who it was. I think it's Will, because we have not seen her and him talk at all since they've been on this island. Not one time. And the one time they did cross paths, he came out of the room while she was trying to talk to Hannah. She was in front of Hannah's door and he came out of the room and she just like booked it. So I think she got an abortion and it was his baby. Why he's marrying her sister, I don't know. That's weird. I also think she put the note in Jules' makeup bag. She gave her the note. However, we don't know who's been murdered yet, so I can't make any predictions on the whole murder part. That's my official prediction. It's official. I put it out in the ether. So I think I might stop for the night. I have like 100 pages left, and because it's like 8:30, and I will finish tomorrow. I need to go to the dollar store, but tomorrow is Black Friday. Do I really want to go out during Black Friday? I don't think anyone's going to be knocking the doors down to get their gifts at the Dollar Tree, but I'm going to, my blush is blushing today. Yikes. New prediction, another prediction. I started listening to a little bit more. I lied. And I forgot to mention, it hasn't happened yet. I forgot to mention this in my previous prediction, but I think that Will has I think that Will sabotaged Jano's interview audition to be on the show. He sabotaged it somehow. And I'm starting to think, I don't want to make this official prediction. I'm starting to think that Will is the one who's been murdered. And there are several suspects now. And it's about to be revealed because Will did not want his producer to come to the wedding because Jana was going to be there. This blush is blushing. It's too much blush. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Too much blush. Too much blush. So yeah, and I think it's about to be revealed that the producer's about to tell Jana, no, we wanted you, but oh boy probably said something and he was like, no, we shouldn't hire him. Which makes him a suspect. It makes Jana a suspect. And now my prediction for Olivia makes her a suspect. So that's 2. I think that something happened with, I'm just going to make this official. This is an official prediction, kind of. I think something happened with Charles because something happened at that stag party, and I think Will did something to Charles, which is going to make him a suspect. As far as Hannah, I don't know. She doesn't have a motive yet, and neither does Jules. Well, it could be her sister. That would make her a suspect. I don't know where Hannah comes in. I guess it has something to do with Charles. I don't know, but that's my official prediction. Okay, I'm gonna listen to one more chapter. Prediction. It's official prediction. Now I have Hannah's motive. Her sister Alice killed herself because some man did some revenge porn on her, took video of her and put it out there because she broke up with him. And earlier in the book, Jules has said that Will took video of them. She didn't really like it, but she took video of them. So that's official. So now Hannah has a motive. Good morning. Oh my goodness, this lighting is not great. All right, ignore the sun, it's all over the place. I read a little bit more before heading out. It is Friday, it is Black Friday. I don't know how much shopping I'm gonna do, but I did get a little bit farther and I was right. Snaps for me. I was right about Olivia. He was the guy she was dating, or banging, I should say. And then he met her sister that night. That I didn't even catch that though. When he just put her in a cab and was like, "Cabby, make sure she gets home." And then he went back in because Jules never really said how they met. So I was like, wait, did we find out how they met? I don't think so. Something's missing here. Because it was waiting, the book was waiting to reveal that. But nonetheless, I was correct that that was her baby daddy before she aborted the baby. I was also correct about Jano and that he screwed him out of this job. Now I'm on page 235. Jano knows all of Will's secrets. He knows all of them. Whatever happened in the woods, this is my guess. This hasn't been revealed yet. This is just me speculating, but I know I'm right. He knows that Will did something to the boy in the woods that died. He has something to do with it. I don't know if they all know that Will did, but Jano knows. And I think this is why Will keeps Jano so close, is because he knows too much information. Will is a hot piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. Final guess time. This is my final guess. I'm 75% sure that I am going to be correct. There's a slim chance it's going to be somebody else. I do think that Will is the one that's getting murdered because there's too many people with motives for him. Will is the one that's going to be murdered. And I think that the murder is going to be Hannah. And here's why. Not based on any clues from the book. This is just how books seem to ebb and flow. So we have revealed Olivia's motive for not liking Will. We know why. We know Jano. Jules is a possibility. I don't think the wedding planner has any motive to kill him. I don't know why she's a suspect. Watch her be the killer. Watch her be the killer. I don't think so. And then we have Hannah. And Hannah's motive is the only one that hasn't been revealed yet. And because hers is going to be last, I'm going to assume, or final guess, that Hannah is the murderer. I think Jano is going to tell her, or she's going to find out somehow. I want to say it's going to be through Jano, though. About how he screwed up her sister's life. She's going to find out that it was him who did it. Somebody's going to tell. Somebody's going to squeal. She's going to find out it's him, but I don't think that's the clincher. That's not the clincher. Here's what I think. Something happened at that SAG party. They haven't been talking about it. I think that Will is jealous of Charles and Jules' relationship. He doesn't like Charles, and he probably did something to make him look like a fool. And that's going to come out. Hannah's going to be just like over the top with rage, and she is going to push him something, and he sinks, because people keep sinking and drowning and sinking and drowning. So I think they may have a row, as the British people like to say. And I don't think she murdered him on purpose. Her books tend to be accidental murders. That's no fun. If you're gonna murder somebody, fucking murder them, you know what I mean? But I think they're going to have a row out there in the bog, and she's going to either like confront him and he like falls, but that's what I'm gonna say. That's my final guess. She confronts him, he falls. I'm 75% sure that's what happens, because it's something to do with Charles. It's something that is to do with her sister. She goes out. I think Jano's going to reveal it. She puts it all together. Maybe she has a conversation with Jano, and then she puts two and two together, and she confronts him during the blackout or whatever, and she accidentally kills him, and Charles might be with her. That's my final guess. I'm on page 230, and it's only like 313 pages, so I'm pretty much done. 25% left. There's a possibility that's Jules, though. There's a possibility that's Jules and her dad, but I think that's a red herring, because her dad was like, if you fucking mess with my daughter, I'm gonna kill you. I think that's a red herring. All right, I am off to the dollar store. All right, some more developments have happened. I don't know what chapter I'm on. Let me look real quick, just in case you've read it and you're like, where are you, damn it? Give me a sec. Okay, so I'm on page 275. All right, so they found a crown in the cave, which that is Jules's crown. But, sorry. The sun is just insane. Oh my God. They found the crown in the cave, but that's because Jules overheard Olivia and Will talking, and that was Olivia's shoe. I think that is a ruse. I don't think they murdered him. I think she found out, she confronted, something happened, but now Hannah is talking to some dudes that knew Will, and I think they're about to spill the beans. So it wasn't Jano. I think they're about to spill the beans, and she's gonna put two and two together, and she's gonna go out into that cave, and maybe all three of them killed him. I don't know. Maybe it was like, women are sick of boys being boys, and they're just like, fuck this shit, kill that motherfucker. I was right. Will's dead. I'm in Aldi. I really came to see about their Harry Potter advent calendar. I picked up some things, because why not? Still listening. Has anybody ever had this? Is this good? Sounds good. stiff. I think I'm gonna try this one. It's her brother. That's why she wanted to get them to her place to have their wedding there, so she could lure him there. I think her husband was the friend. Damn it, how could I miss that? I missed that. Damn. All right, I'm done. I was wrong. I was half right. I'm gonna give myself half a point. And what is ridiculous is that I said, why would Alfie, I don't know how to say her name, she has no motive. Why would she be a suspect? And then earlier in this video, I was like, oh, somebody was related to the dead kid. I don't know who it is though. Dawn. Really? I don't know if a family member or a close friend is getting revenge or something, but whoever the murderer is, it has something to do with that. I got the victim correct. I guessed like everybody's motive. I was correct on everybody's motive. I just got the murderer wrong. So I'm going to give myself a half a point. I think I deserve a half a point because I got half of it right. Oh, man. Fucking Alfie. I can't believe it was her. Damn it. Oh, God. I'm having eyelash problems. Ignore my eyelash and my brows, guys. Like, I tried to do something different with these brows. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Eyelash coming off. Oh, God. One day I'm just gonna go and just get some like falsies, extensions, or whatever you want to call them. This is just janky. My braid hits and then yeah. Ignore it, just ignore it. We all know it's there, just pretend it's not. Final review. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I enjoy Lucy Foley's writing style. I enjoy the way it's paced. She has a style that she likes, and I feel eventually I'm gonna get tired of that. I'm hoping that because the guest list and the hunting party are very similar as far as execution, the style is similar, and I think maybe she was like, I probably shouldn't continue with this because people are gonna get tired of it. And so the Lucy apartment, why do I keep calling it the Lucy apartment? The Paris apartment was different. It was not like this at all. So I'm thinking maybe she got the hint, got a clue, and was like, I need to switch it up a bit. So I'm gonna give it a 4, just a solid 4. The characters were good, but they weren't great. For me, it really is gonna boil down to character development. And although the character development was good, I've read better. It could have been so much better as far as Jules and Olivia and Hannah, like all of them could have been developed a little bit better. But yeah, solid 4. I enjoyed it. I give myself half a point, so now I am 2 for 4. 2 for 4. I'm saying 2 for 4. And I will catch you next month when I do a new book. I don't know what that book is going to be yet, but if you have any recommendations for a really good mystery, tell me down below in the comments and maybe I will give it a try. All right, until the next video, I'll catch you in the next murder mystery. Bye-bye.